All right, claws up, bear down. We are here. The 2024 53-man roster has officially been released by the Chicago Bears. The future of this year is here. This is what I had projected. I was wrong. I'll show you where. So the Bears decided to keep two quarterbacks. I do expect one to be able to sign to the practice squad, Brett Ripp, and hopefully if he's not available, if he goes somewhere else, Austin Reed would suffice. But that is where the quarterbacks stand. We have two of them, Caleb Williams and Tyson Bagent. I projected we would keep 4 running backs. We ended up keeping 5, but not the ones I expected. I expected us to cut Travis Homer. We didn't keep him, or we didn't keep Kerry Blasingame. There is a rumor that Kerry Blasingame will be re-signed in a couple days after IR designations resolve. Ian Wheeler is set to the IR. That would be for the entire year. So he is out. He had a torn ACL. But DeAndre Swift, Khalil Herbert, Roshan Johnson, Velus Jones Jr., and Travis Homer are all on the roster. Velus Jones Jr. is listed as a wide receiver, but he's going to be a running back as well. And then you've got wide receivers, and you've got the 6 there. If you include Dante Pettis, he's on IR, though. So you've really got the 5. DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, Romo Dunze, Tyler Scott, and DeAndre Carter. They've got Velus Jones listed as wide receiver, so he's the 6th. Dante Pettis and Simba Webster, both on the IR. That would be for the entire year. Colin Johnson, John Jackson III, and Freddie Swain have been cut. Go to tight ends, and this is going to be the room that I'm most upset about. I don't like it at all that we cut Brennan Bates, not one bit. I had the check mark next to him. He is one of my favorite players this preseason. There's 2 of them that you're going to know that I'm very upset about. If you watched live, you would see I'm upset about it. I'm upset about it. I don't like it. Will bring me on here. Brennan Bates showed so much this preseason. He showed that he was an elite blocker, elite special teams, elite receiver. Shane Waldron sets. I don't understand why we're cutting him. Maybe it's because we have such a stacked wide receiver room, and things will shape a little bit differently over the next couple days. There will be moves. I'll come to you with every single one of them that we have. There will be moves that happen in the next couple days. What they will be, I don't know yet. Who knows? We'll see what happens, but this is the tight end room as of right now. Then we move on to the offensive line, and here's where the rubber meets the road, because Larry Borum has gone to the short-term IR. He is designated to return. Will bring me on and just make me smaller. He's designated to return, but we're already carrying 10. Doug Kramer made the 53-man roster. I expected him to be on the practice squad. I said he's been doing very well. He's improved in every aspect, especially his pass block ability and run block, so he looks really good. Everyone else we said did make the roster. Braxton Jones, Tevin Jenkins, Coleman Shelton, Nate Davis, Darnell Wright, Kieran Amagaji, Bill Murray, Ryan Bates, Matt Pryor. I had it just being those 9. We really have 11 because Larry Borum is designated to return from the IR. There's a rumor that he was traded to the New England Patriots. They might want to see how his injury progresses before that's finalized. Maybe that's what's going to happen. I don't know yet. Doug Kramer's on the roster now. Do we make a change later? Once we get through the process of adding the 16-man roster, maybe we add someone else. Who knows? There will be a change or two that happens between now and then, though. As we get to the defensive line, we've got everyone we expected to make it, plus Dominique Robinson. Jacob Martin as well. We're not going to carry 11 guys. Same situation here. Jacob Martin on the IR short term. So this year, there's the new rule where 2 guys can be designated for short-term IR to return. Normally, if you cut someone from the 53, or if you put someone on the IR from the 53-man roster, they have to miss the entire season. This year, you can designate 2 to return. Jacob Martin, Larry Borum are designated to return. All these other guys, Byron Cowart, Jamry Cromod, Michael Dwumford, Deshaun Mallory, Jalen Hutchings, Keith Randolph, they are all waived or cut. I do expect Byron Cowart to be picked up by someone. I'd like to see Jamry Cromah taken to our 16-man practice squad, but we're not going to run through 11 guys the entire season, so this is going to change. There will be some changes that happen from here. Move forward to the linebackers. You've got Tremaine Edmonds, Jack Sanborn, T.J. Edwards, Eamon Ogbong-Mabiga, and Noah Sewell. I expected us to keep Micah Baskerville, especially with the new kick return rules, having guys that are only 10 yards off the line, more of a linebacker style than defensive backs, than running backs. So I expected us to keep him. We did not keep him. And then on the cornerbacks, we ended up cutting Reddy Stewart. I'm not happy about it at all, especially after that last game. 2 interceptions, a pick 6. Hopefully Hopefully, fingers crossed, deep fingers crossed, he can make it to our practice squad. I see him getting poached, though. We're going to have a couple guys poached here. Greg Stroman should get signed very quickly by somebody. Josh Blackwell made the roster, though. He will be the backup nickel. Jalen Jones, who can play cornerback and safety. So I see the value in keeping Jalen Jones. He's been very, very solid for us. So I like the move there. I just don't like Reddy Stewart being cut. Then you go to safety. Elijah Hicks was taken over Tavarius Moore. I get Elijah Hicks has been with us for a while. He's been looking better this preseason. Not great last year. And Tavarius Moore came back from his injury. He's not had consistency over a long period of time, so I understand it, but he just played so well this preseason. I like the idea of keeping Tavarius Moore. Doug Coleman was sent to the IR after his scary injury. He's designated to be waived, though, so he will not be making it back to the roster. So Kevin Byard, Jaquan Brisker, Jonathan Owens, and Elijah Hicks are our guys we're keeping. Then on the special teams, Patrick Scales, who is on short-term IR. I'm not sure how that one's working out, to be honest, at this point, but those are the three guys, Torrey Taylor, Cairo Santos, and Patrick Scales. So that's your 53-man roster. Couple of surprises for me. Couple of things I don't like at all, but a couple of things I do like. So overall, I'm really happy with this offensive line. I'm glad we kept all the guys we did, especially Bill Murray. Here's the things that are coming up. We're getting through all this stuff now. Move me out of the way completely. 53-man roster cut down is now done. We'll wait to see what the 60-man practice squad looks like tomorrow. Hard Knocks episode 4 tonight. That's going to be a lot of fun to see. But we're well underway. It's roster set. Here we are. Away we go. With that, claws up, bear down. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know who you're upset about. Let me know what you wish was different. There's still going to be some pickups and changes that change from here. So this is not a locked in stone 53-man roster. It will change from here. So with that, bear down, the Bears.